Hey everybody, I'm at the park today, metal detecting, and I have to show you this hole. This is my lesh. That hole has to be 10 inches deep. It's ridiculous. It's almost all the way up to the handle. Here's the grass, so there's only that much of the lesh outside of the hole. That's about a 10-inch deep hole. And this is what I found at the bottom of that hole. It's a lipstick case, and there is still lipstick inside. That is just ridiculous. They don't make them like they used to. Hey everybody. I'm finding a lot of deep wheat pennies recently. There are 8 or 9 inches in this area. Just came across this signal, which occasionally gives me a 45. Most of the wheats were coming in the 30s. So this might be a good signal here. See if we got some silver. So I feel like I'm getting pretty good at this, guys. And if it weren't for the CTX, I don't think I'd have gotten this. Let's see what it is. And it looks like a Merc. I'll clean it up and let you know the date. Hey everybody, this is about 5 feet away from where I just found that Merc. It's not pinging real hard like that Merc did. I kind of get the impression maybe there's, but it is a fairly consistent signal, so I'm thinking maybe there's a nail next to a dime. It's giving me the right numbers and I can hear that high tone. We'll see what it is. So that you guys can see it here, this is one of the signals, much more like a signal that I've been getting with the wheat pennies. See, it occasionally gets to 40. More often than not, though, it's, you know, a 39-ish, but you can hear the tone in there. Pretty decent signal. We'll see if that's a wheat penny. So it looks like I was right. Appears to be a penny in the bottom of the hole. Sweet. Hey everybody. This is just a couple feet away. Getting another 1045. $10.46. It's got the thuds on the end, which would indicate a nail, but it's just too consistent on the tone for me to not dig it. So I'm going to dig it. Well, this is kind of surprising to me. Getting a 1045 and 1046 and pulling up a wheat penny, but guess that's what it is. I'll search the hole. Maybe this Wheaty's got some friends. So I came back around to where I found that Merc, and there was a garbled up noise right next to where I found that Merc, and so I actually pulled the same plug back up and started digging off to the side of the hole to get to where the garbled noise was, and this is what I found so far. Anyways, it looks like I kind of broke it up when I was digging it out, so it's kind of a bummer because it looks pretty sweet. Looks like a kind of, I'm not sure if it was a silver necklace at one point or if it was a bracelet, but it does have sort of it looks like a religious pendant on it, and I'm guessing that all these flowers here are silver. So it's a pretty sweet find. I'll clean it up and show you a little more later. I had an iffy signal. It was about 8 inches down, and it was coming up on my, it was kind of garbled sound-wise, but you could hear sort of a high-ish tone. The numbers were coming up in the low to mid-30s, and I don't know if you can see it. When it was wet, it was very clear. Here, I'll wet it up a little bit. And that's what I saw on the back here, so it looks like I found myself an Indianhead. Awesome. I'll clean it up and show you later. Hey everybody. So you can see right here is the plug where I found that Indianhead. And I'm right next to it. And this is very much the same sort of signal as that Indianhead was. I'll dig it. Alright everybody, so this is the hole here. I ended up, just to show you kind of how deep it is, we're pretty much at about, like it said, 7 or 8 inches here. And I pulled this out of the bottom. The Garrett says it's in there. And this black stuff is very much the same as what that last one looked like. And I see the impression of a penny. I believe it's in a penny. And this time it's in old wheat. Looks like 1912, 1913. Something like that. Sweet. Well, here is an interesting find. I was in the hole here. You can kind of see the black stuff at the bottom. This was a 6-inch deep wheat penny. Signal is what I had. It was a 30, came in actually a little lower than a wheat. It was like a 36 to 38. But it was nice and solid, so I went ahead and dug it and found this 1929 wheat penny. And then looked like it had friends. Went searching around and found this. I kind of doubt that it's gold just because, you know, the overlap right here. It looks like it was maybe gold plated. But in any case, it's kind of a cool find. Hey everybody, so I just had a really nice 1240, 1241, seemed like a penny signal. It was very solid. The difference in the signal was just the tone. It was a very loud penny compared to most wheats that I've been seeing at 6 inches. And I guess the reason why is it turned out not to be a penny. It says 1 dime on there. And looks to be a Barber 19. What's that look like? 1909. Awesome. Here's an interesting find. It was giving me another wheat penny signal. And started pinpointing and trying to find what I was looking for. And found this pin, or what used to be part of a pin. And it's stamped sterling, so I guess, you know, it's sterling silver. I'm going to see if I can find the rest of this pin somewhere hiding in the hole. Hey everybody, here's the wrap up from today's hunt. I ended up with about $1.46 in clad. I found 14 different wheat pennies ranging from the 19 teens to the 20s, 30s, and 40s. I might have a 1950 something in here, but I wasn't able to clean them up, or I just haven't cleaned them all up quite well enough to be able to see for certain. But lots of them from the 40s, 44, 41. So did pretty well with the wheat pennies. And I was excited when I pulled this one out of the ground. It's actually in really good shape. It is a Indianhead penny from 1903. So that was kind of a cool find. You can see the detail of the coin is still, you know, even the edges, the ridges on the edges of the coin are there. So I'm going to clean that up a little better. It's a pretty nice coin. I found this Art Deco style lipstick container. Was it like 9 or 10 inches deep? It was deep. It still has lipstick in it as well. Found this chain, which I think is actually just copper. I found, in terms of the silver, I found this pin here that says sterling. I was unable to find the rest of the pin. I assume there's a lot more sterling weeding out wherever that was. I did find a couple of not silver things. Got this cross, which I think is made out of brass. I found this ring, which I broke while I was trying to clean it. It's made out of aluminum. It says Hong Kong on the inside, so I guess it's cheap Chinese jewelry. Back to the other silver. I found this bracelet, or at least parts of what I think was a bracelet. It might have been a necklace. It's pretty awesome. On the front of these pieces, it's got a rose. And then on the back of each one, it has a religious scene of some sort, saint or something like that. Mother Mary, angels. So it's pretty awesome. It was kind of even falling apart as I was trying to clean it. The little clasps in between each of the flowers weren't holding up very well. I think that each of those are silver, but there's no stamp to tell me for sure that they are actually silver. But when they come out of the ground looking nice and pretty, I think they're either pewter or silver. So guess we'll find out. I'll get a silver test kit or something. But they're pretty cool either way. The dimes. These were the find that I was really excited about. I ended up with one Merc and one Barber. No mint marks. The Merc is a 1936 and the Barber is a 1909. Both in fairly decent shape. You can't really see any of the Liberty on the Barber, but still pretty awesome. I was pretty excited. 2 dimes, that makes I think 17 and 18. So pretty fun stuff. Talk to you soon. Happy hunting.